This musical won a recent Tony Award for Best Musical and like 4 others. What did I think about it? Let's Chicle Chat about it.
Chicle!
Welcome to Chicle Chat! It's your boy Chicle, and we're back at it again with another Broadway review video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a Broadway review video on Tony Award winning Kimberly Akimbo. I heard a lot of good things about this show, and I heard it was fun. I had some friends in New York who saw it. So when I went to New York, I had to go see it, especially since it won a Tony. So was it Tony worthy? Well, let's go ahead and break it down. But before we do, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, and let me know in the comments below, did you see this musical and what did you think about it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go! This musical comedy is about a girl named Kimberly who is a bright and funny Jersey teen who happens to look like a 72-year-old lady, and yet her aging condition may be the least of her problems. Forced to maneuver family secrets, borderline personalities, and possible felony charges, Kimberly is determined to find happiness in a world where not even time is on her side. This musical, which is based on the play for the same name has won Tonys for Best Book, Best Actress, Best Score, Best Feature Actress, and the biggest one, Best Musical. This musical was written by David Lindsay Embury and Jeannie Telson. This show is still playing at the Booth Theater on Broadway. This was directed by Jessica Stone. Now note that I saw this musical on August 20th during a matinee. I actually got a General Rush ticket for like $40 for this show. I actually got a good seating. I was like close to the front, so it was actually kind of cool. Now normally Victoria Clark, who plays Kimberly Akimbo, was not performing. It was actually Colleen Fitzpatrick, so she actually stepped in as the role of Kimberly. And then of course Buddy, who is her dad, usually played by Stephen Boyer, was replaced, or at least not in the show, and it was actually performed by Jim Hogan, who I think is the understudy for the role. Normally Victoria Clark would play the character Kimberly, but it was Colleen Fitzpatrick. Let's talk about her for just a second. I thought she was very joyful to watch. She's just like very youthful on stage, and she just tries to like fit in with the other kids, although she was kind of different because of her condition. She is somebody who is trying to, you know, make friends, and this guy named Seth, who we'll talk about in just a little bit, wants to partner up with her for a science class to do a presentation on a certain disease, and he wants to do this report on the disease that she has, but then her dad comes by and just like, you know, get away from my daughter, like no. And then she just kind of goes through a lot, you know, she wants to just have joy in her life. She doesn't have a long time to live and stuff. She feels kind of isolated from her parents and everything, and it's just really sad in some parts, but then she gets a little bit of joy at the end. Then we have Justin Cooley, who plays Seth. Honestly, if I were to talk to a girl, I would definitely be acting like him. He's actually kind of socially awkward, but he is kind of a sweet guy. He's really friendly. He becomes really good friends with Kimberly, and it's just so much fun. When he's on stage, he has his funny moments. He was fun to watch. Then we have Bonnie McGillen playing Deborah. She won a Tony for Best Feature Actress for this musical for many reasons. The song Better, that was amazing. When opportunity knocks. I'm not gonna sing the rest because of copyright. But she goes through a lot of trouble, and she's one of the reasons why she is getting Kimberly in trouble, because she's trying to get her into check fraud. I think it was check fraud. Like, she literally just took a mailbox with her and stuff like that. There was some crazy stuff going on. She was trying to get some of that money. Then we have Ali Mozzie playing Patty, who is Kimberly's mom. She's pregnant in the show. She has 2 broken hands, and the first thing they did to introduce to her was on the couch with broken hands, trying to turn on a camcorder to sing a song for her unborn child. What is the name of the song? Because it was really, really funny. Oh, Hello Darling. Hello Darling, and the reprise and all that stuff. That was really cute and funny. And then we had Buddy for this show. Normally it would be Stephen Boyer, but it was played by Jim Hogan. The dad of Kimberly, alcoholic, spends money on gambling, isn't responsible. Pretty much the 2 parents together are just a train wreck and all, because they have another baby, and they're just not trying to hint to Kimberly that they want a baby that's not like her, in a way that's just kind of painful to witness and listen to. It's like I was at a family's house that I shouldn't be into. Like, that's what it kind of felt like. Like, okay, they're arguing about something that's personal in the family. I should probably go home. That's the feeling that I got. But yeah, no, he is very overprotective of her daughter because of the condition. As much as that character makes me boil, I do enjoy his comedy. Yeah, it's just so painful from here and there because the family part gets more serious in the story, which I'm not going to spoil the majority of it. But it gets very personal and it gets so deep and it gets super real very quickly, at least in Act 2. And then you have the 4 kids who are in that quartet and the love rectangle in a way. It's complicated. But you have Delia, who is played by Olivia Hardy. You have Martin, who's played by Fernell Hogan. You have Teresa, who's played by Nina White. And then Aaron, who's played by Michael Isikander. They're all pretty much like the ensemble, but they have their characteristic moments in the show. The beginning of the musical, they were all ice skating on stage. But at first I thought they were like roller skating, but I don't see the wheels. They're not on ice. I know it's not like Disney on Ice, but like, oh my gosh, it was flawless. It was a cool opening for a musical. Like, there was no ice. I don't get it. It just makes no sense! But it was just so cool. But anyway, I had to say the cast was really fun. There were some really cute moments. It just reminded me of a way of like Dear Evan Hansen and Good Luck Charlie Brown, or You're a Good Man Charlie Brown, I don't know. At least some of the songs kind of remind me of that musical. It's not like a teen drama like Mean Girls or Heathers. It's a teen drama that's more of a family drama. You know, it's one of those coming of age musicals that's like no other, and there were some moments that made me kind of sad. Like, I almost cried in Act 2. I was like, oh no, 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 no. It was that crazy. Now, I have to say, it was a funny musical, but like, I tried not to cry because it was just too serious. But I had to remember that there was a happy ending in this musical, and that's why it's defined as a comedy, because there's a happy ending. The message that was brought in this musical, it's not just about Kimberly and her condition and the things she has to go through her family. That's not what the musical is about. It's relatable. Life is so short. Time moves so quickly. I think that's kind of the message and like the theme of this musical. I would say 11 out of 10. I thought it was very cute. I love the songs. I almost got so emotional watching it, especially in Act 2. It was so crazy. My favorite scene was when the family was sitting together and the table was rotating, because Kimberly wanted for once in her life to have the family sit down for a homemade dinner and being super happy and just having a friendly, like a fun time at the dinner table. And then things escalated, and then it's just like, it was just so tragic. That was one of my favorite moments in the musical. It was amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. Next week, we're gonna review another musical, which is Some Like It Hot. So if you like it hot, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and then let me know in the comments below if you want to see that video. Be sure to check it out next Friday. We will see you next time. Peace out.